Mehta. I will be taking you through Simple Workflow Manager real quick and show you some of the feature it has. How you can automate your tasks, Google tasks, basically using this tool. And it's free. You do not need any infrastructure, and you can automate a lot of your stuff very easily. You can generate the documents, send it to your employees, and get it signed by them without doing a lot of hard work every time. So what I will do is I will show you a workflow, like how we create a workflow in using Simple Workflow Manager, and send it to the people. So let me just first do a quick demo of how it really works. I have already created a workflow for my team. I will show you there, like how it works. So let's say I have defined this my joining workflow in my system. So what happens is, initially you have to go to Google, you have to search Simple Workflow Manager, and once you go to this link of Simple Workflow Manager in Google, you have to install it here. Once you install it, it will ask you to give permissions for Google Drive, email, and Google Sheets and Google Docs, because it will use that to generate the documents, it will use that to save the routing conditions and other things. None of this information goes to our servers or anywhere. It stays within your Google ecosystem and it is reviewed by Google for security reasons, and it has verified by Google. So what happens is, once I have actually come, so what happens is, you have to come to your Google Sheets, and in this Google Sheet, once you have installed Simple Workflow Manager, in the add-ons, you should see Simple Workflow Manager appearing there. I will show you that once it completely, you know, loads. So it is loaded now. So you can see Simple Workflow Manager here. And once I click on Configure Workflow, it will open a tab where you can configure or create your workflows. So what I have already done, I will show you that, and then quickly take you through, like how you can create your own workflows. So this is my joining workflow which I have already created. So if I come here and look at the workflow which I have created, uh, so what I have done here is, I have defined a trigger, I have given it a name, my joining. I have defined a step 1, which is my step 1. I have defined a sign offer step where the candidate actually signs the offer letter, and I have put in some email templates, some document templates which I wish to generate as part of it. And let me quickly show you how it really works. So what I will do is, I will let's say a new joinee at D Mehta at C Simplify IT we wish to hire, and I wish to run it for this. So I can put multiple people also if there are multiple joinees, and because in this workflow it is already defined, I just need to press the run button again, and what it will do is, it will read my workflow information, and it will launch a workflow for me. uh, I'm not sure why it is. Okay, it's taking a little bit longer somehow. Okay, now it is assigning work item. So you see here, it has changed it to the work item ID 12, and it has sent it to the D Mehta. If now I get go to D Mehta, this is my inbox. Uh, a work item must come to me. Okay, this is my work item. I get this information like I need to fill this form. It has been sent to me at this time. You can automate using Simple Workflow Manager, all that stuff. And I have to fill a form as part of this workflow. So I need to tell when I am going to joining the work organization, what's my name, what's my address, Park Lane, uh, near school, and then city, let's say Gurgaon, and zip code 122001, whatever information I need to fill in. Tax card, let's say YHU, oh, first name Deepak, designation consultant, manager is Anil, CTC is 100K. So whatever information I need to fill in, I can witness name and account number, let's say AACC, PBFF, whatever, uh, IFSC code which is required to transfer the salaries and other stuff in India, and let's say then the branch, sector 31, Gurgaon. Once I have filled in my form, I submit it, and what happens is, as defined by my workflow, it will move from trigger point where we were right now to the approver, and approver in this case the manager is DM, so it will move to DM. What happens is Google will process the form which I have just submitted. After it is processed, the current participant we should see as DM, and typically it takes 5 to 10 seconds to process this form. Let's go to the DM uh, inbox, and which is a manager inbox here, and see how it will look like. I was doing some testing, so this one is not over. Okay, so manager has received the letter, like how it will look like. So based on the template which I have set up here for manager, uh, that this is the email template which should go to the manager, and this is the document which has to go to the manager based on the information filled at the trigger step. So if as a manager now I look at it, okay, here is DM, okay, and here I can see a letter is generated for me. Deepak Mehta, Park Lane, near school, Gurgaon, tax card, and blah blah blah. My joining date 12th April. Every information is dynamically populated into it, and once I have seen it, I can also go to the form as a manager, and I can say okay, everything looks to be okay, we can release the offer letter to the candidate for acceptance, and I press submit. So what happens is the now workflow will go to the sign offer step, which is it will go back actually to the candidate. If we really see here, so it will go back to the joinee participant again, which is defined here. There is some correlation, I will share that shortly with you. And so it will go to D Mehta. So first time it has not come it has come only to fill the form, but now I should also receive a generated letter once it processes it, because in my workflow I have mentioned that I need to send the template and the dynamic document into the joining here. So in the first step it will not send me that, but in the second step, trigger step, it will not send me that, but it should send me that for joining. Okay, I believe my letter is here. So you can see that Deepak Mehta, congratulations, you are selected, and I have received my letter. Whatsoever manager has approved, and now I can see my letter. So this is how you can automate your workflow. So you can generate these documents automatically. You can send emails. For example, this is my template which I have designed to send to the user, and in this template, if you see, by using double curly brackets and variable name, whatsoever information we captured in our form, that is replaced dynamically, and then the letters are sent to the candidate with designation. Also designation was consultant, so even this is a variable because it is in double curly brackets. So that is what it does. And if you really see, the document which we have generated is again based upon a template which we have defined, and the way to define a template is still same. You use these curly braces, double curly braces, and the variable names here. So whatever is the field name in your form, that will be dynamically replaced here. You can do it for emails, you can do it for Google Docs, and that is why it initially asks you for permissions to change it and to generate it for you. So that's how this workflow works. I hope you have got this idea. So let me quickly show you how from the beginning you can create a workflow. So this is my new sheet, uh, which is still untitled. I have not done anything. Let me just quickly close this also. So I come to the add-ons, I click configure workflow. I see this information here, and I see in this sheet I have not put any workflow information right now. So that is why everything is empty. If you would have already defined a workflow, it would have auto populated it, reading it through the sheets. So let's say I wish to define a new workflow similar to my workflow. Let's also call it offer workflow, and then I have to tell like how this workflow will get initiated. What is the trigger for this workflow? For now, I wish to trigger workflows using this Google Sheet only. So once I say Google Sheet, I have to tell like who is going to be the participant here. So because who will be the initial person who will be starting the workflow, I can define. So let's say I say it's the joinee, and the let's say general manager or whatever we wish to have participants as. So here on sheet 1 I am defining two participants, and then I have to provide their email IDs, like to whom the workflow should go. For example, if I say it should go to DM, and general manager is going to be D Mehta, I can write more. I can initiate more, or I can have more work items created if I wish to. Let's say I wish to send it to some other people, I can put it here. Uh, Next thing we have to do is we have to, because I, for this workflow I wish to generate a document like what I have shown. So I have already created a template for you. So this is my template, and because this template is already there, I don't need to create new one. Once I have created this template and I have saved, let's say I add one more field for real quick. Let's say I wish to capture your gender or whatever. I have saved this gender in double curly brackets, and now if I go to my workflow and I select my template which I wish to generate here, which shows basically the first because it is recently modified, and then I select like who is going to be the person who will be filling up this trigger form. This trigger form is actually generated using the document template. So if you see, it's written that you provide us the document template and we will generate the form for you automatically. So once you have specified this, you have to just save this workflow. It will create different tabs here, and these tabs basically will save the information or configurations as we need. uh, as I mentioned, for this reason only we have to get some permissions from you. No information is transferred to the server or anything. It remains within your ecosystem until and unless you wish to send some information to somebody else. So this trigger is now defined. Now I wish to define the first step. On the first step, I want to get general manager approval. So this is my general manager approval, and it is telling me by looking at this sheet like which participant I want to work. I can again send it to joinee, but it doesn't make sense. So I send it to general manager. Then I can also choose if I wish to use a template or it's a optional field. For now I will not choose it, and what I will still I like to do is general manager to look at the document what is generated based upon the joining information and save this step. So let's say this workflow is having only two steps. In the last one we were having three steps where it was going to the next participant also. Uh, we can create as many steps as we want in case we wish to have a bigger workflow. For now we are having only these two step workflow, so and it is already designed and finished properly because we have saved it. Now we can run this using the same Google Worksheets. Don't forget to save it. Typically, to see if you have saved it, the step name here and the step name appearing in the workflow panel must match up. If they are matching up, it means you have saved it. Otherwise, it should show something like step 1 or something. Once you have done that, you have to just click run, and once you run it, it will generate a work item for this workflow whatever we have created here, and it will send it to the first participant, which is we can see here is DM. We can either see from here or we can see from our dashboard also here, where we will see where it is waiting. We have some more actions here from dashboard which admin can do, whoever has designed this workflow. And let's see if this workflow has come to DM. This is my DM account, and you can see yes, work item 1 is assigned to you, and I have added one extra field here, gender. Uh, I have to change my user ID here because it automatically picks it. Google Forms, the default one, and I am with DM. So let's say my Date of joining is now 21st April 21, and name is Deepak Mehta again, and address line is New Park Avenue, and that's my city line is near Walmart, and my state is Orange County, and my zip code is 92704, and proof uh, uh, my SSN number is ZZZYYYTT, and my gender field which I added extra, I say okay, it's male right now, and I say Deepak. My designation is principal consultant. My manager is Coco. My CTC is 500. Okay, and witness is humming. Witness is let's say Foo, and my bank account number is B bank 90990, and my IFSC code is this, or whatever field we wish to have, we can have it, can be changed. And once I submit it, so what will happen is now in this workflow you will see once Google processes my form, it will send it to the general manager, who is Deepak D Mehta here. We have to wait a little bit for so that it processes it. Typically in 10 to 15 seconds of submission of form, it will process it. So we will wait for that, uh, for this current participant to change here. Although we don't have to open it, it runs automatically. This design time need not be open to run it, but for demo purposes it is open right now, and you can see yes, it has moved to the D Mehta general manager for the general manager approval. And if I know go back to my D Mehta account, which is this one, you can see my pick here, and you can see yes, our workflow has come to me for my approval, which was triggered. Form was filled by this person, and the data in the form was filled New Park Avenue near Walmart, Orange County, with SSN number this, and blah blah blah, and all the document is automatically populated using the form fields. Now I can look at the information as a general manager, and I can say okay, everything looks okay, I can approve it. But before I approve it, one last thing I wish to show. As a admin of this workflow, you can always see where this workflow is lying right now. So as you can see here, if you click this button, this form was filled at 27 March 19, triggered by DM, and now it is waiting. The orange color says it is waiting here right now. And once I submit this form or approve this form as G Mehta, it will actually go away. This work is finished, so it will say the workflow has ended. So I feel this should give you a quick overview of how you can automate your tasks, how you can quickly generate the documents, how you can move the workflow from one person to another person very easily using the workflow simple workflow manager. And in case you face any problems, you can always reach us. Normally we provide free spot in case the effort required is less. Otherwise definitely we charge based on the effort you consume. So thank you very much for your time. Bye bye.